The number one hit music station, Q1075. I'm Laddie with Lucky and Hope in the morning.
It's 48, and I'm a little bit terrified right now. Taste Test Tuesday is upon us. We're getting up to 59 today. Cloudy in Memphis, 723. I'm scared.
Happy St. Patty's Day. And coming up at 7:35, it is Ask the Q, brought to you by El Toro Loco. But right now, it is Taste Test Tuesday, and I'm looking at the Taste Test Tuesday food drop. It's brought to you by the Wing Guru. Basically, what we're going to do is we are going to have a base, as in bread, and we have 8 different objects on our food drop board. Hope, what are some of the objects we have?
We have some pudding, some space ice cream, mashed potatoes, peanut butter.
Oh, cashews, too. Look at that.
Hot Cheetos.
Lemon pepper. So basically what we're going to do is we both have 2 different coins with our faces on them, and you can check this whole video out at Q1075 on all social media. And basically we're going to drop it down like a little Plinko board, and whatever it lands on, we have to put on a piece of bread, and we have to eat. It's pretty simple, pretty disgusting, and we're going to start it right now.
Well, it could be very tasty, though. Hope you're going to get started, right? You're going to roll through there.
Go, Hope. Look at her face.
Drop your chip in. Here we
Go ahead, Hope. Knock it out. And it's plinking all the way through. First chip lands
Boom.
on pudding. Now look,
Pudding.
this is good pudding because it's chocolate and vanilla swirl pudding.
On bread.
Yeah, and what's it going to be accompanied with? And on the other side, she rolls down, and it is
Boom.
cashews.
that sounds
Cashews. All right, Hope.
You got lucky. That's good.
Hope, go ahead and get ready to make yours.
Now let's see if Lucky will get lucky. Here we go. My turn. Why don't you talk me through this? Here
Yeah,
we go.
absolutely. Yeah. So now he's going to go ahead and drop his into the Plinko board, and it goes on the right side, and the first thing he lands on is lemon pepper.
No.
So it's just lemon pepper seasoning. So first it's going to be bread with lemon pepper seasoning.
This is rough. Here we go.
All right, here we go. And then coin number 2 as he drops in the middle of the Plinko board, and it goes to the right into the middle with mashed potatoes.
Lemon pepper mashed potatoes.
Mashed
on a
potatoes.
piece of bread, no less.
So here's the worst part about this is that these mashed potatoes are supposed to be the instant mashed potatoes that you put water in and put them in the microwave.
Yeah, and you didn't start them yet.
But we haven't gone that far, so now you're just going to have to put the powdered mashed potatoes on the bread with lemon pepper. Hope is going to be putting on bread cashews and chocolate pudding. Have you started doing any of this, Hope?
No, I really don't want to do it.
You have to do it. Come on.
I know.
The world is at home on spring break watching this on Facebook.
But Laddie, it's your turn, man. What are you going to do?
Whoa. You said this had vanilla in it, too. It does not.
Yeah, it's vanilla swirl at the bottom.
There.
Right there. The middle part's vanilla.
No vanilla in there. It's
Yeah.
just straight
It's
chocolate.
not. Yeah.
Whatever. Okay,
It's
y'all
still
don't know what you're
pudding,
doing.
though.
All right, here, my turn. I'm going to move over here real quick, okay?
All right, Laddie is up. Laddie is grabbing his Laddie coin right now, and he's going to drop it into the Plinko food drop. And I love the determination and the dedication. Look at this. Here we go. He's going to drop it right now. Oh, what will it be?
No whammies, big money,
What
big
could
money.
it be? Oh, pudding as well.
Pudding.
Pudding.
Pudding. I got pudding.
Okay, here we go.
I got pudding.
But what will the pudding be accompanied with? We know it will be on bread, but it's going to be pudding, and it's also going to be Mike and Ike's.
Gross.
Mike and Ike's.
Oh, you ready for this?
Oh, my
All right,
goodness.
let's do this.
Let's do this thing. I'm just gonna get one piece of bread.
I'm the one in the most trouble right here. I got to put mashed potatoes with lemon pepper on a piece of bread.
Like, this is already hurting my tummy.
And they're not real mashed potatoes. They're like, they're dry.
mashed
potatoes.
They're instant mashed potatoes. And they're not mashed potatoes yet. So am I going to die from that? I'm not very excited about that. All right, Laddie did bring a butter knife, and he's putting the pudding on his piece of bread there. That's good. And you got pudding, too. You guys are lucky. That's going to be very tasty. My name's Lucky, and I'm not lucky at all. I'm powdered mashed potatoes here. Oh, at least it's the roasted garlic mashed potatoes. Okay. Idahoan. Let me just sprinkle some of this on my bread right now. Sprinkle it.
I don't even like pudding.
Here we go. Sprinkle that on here. Oh, my goodness. Do not eat before preparing. You might die. Appreciate that, Idahoan. Shout out. All right. Someone have the lemon pepper. Could
Here you go.
the lemon pepper passed over here? So I can enjoy this Taste Test Tuesday to the fullest degree.
Here's mine.
Here. Okay, look at that.
Here's mine.
No, what is that again?
I've got bread as my base. I've got chocolate pudding, and I have Mike and Ike's, and these are the sour Mike and Ike's now.
No, they're the sour ones.
Here,
Don't
come
forget
here.
about that.
Picture?
Okay.
All right, we will take a picture and post it on our Facebook of our bread and pudding.
Oh, my.
I have bread, pudding, and cashews.
All right, you can do the first bite.
Can we do it together so I have support?
No, you can't because this is your own thing. All right, I'll go first. Here we go. I've got bread, I've got chocolate pudding, and I have Mike and Ike's. You ready for all this? Here we go.
Here we go. That was a massive bite. Laddie's in the chewing process.
This is fantastic.
Oh
my God.
This is fantastic because I've got chocolate dripping. I have chocolate dripping down my chin right now.
It's dripping.
With Mike and Ike's, and they're sour.
I don't like that smacking.
I don't care. It's so good, and it's so complimentive right now. I think I just invented my new favorite sandwich.
Yeah.
I think you're making that
Well,
up.
you need to
This is fantastic.
keep eating that every time we're going to watch you.
Here goes nothing.
All right, here we go. Hope is up with cashews and pudding on a piece of bread.
With peanut butter.
That was a good
Girl,
bite. That was a legitimate bite,
Eat it.
and she's enjoying
I
it.
don't like it.
You can
Eat
see
it.
her
Don't spit it
reaction.
out. Eat it.
That was a good bite. And you can see her reaction on Q1075, and she's obviously enjoying that. Oh, she's going in for a second, third, fourth, fifth. She's eating the complete piece of bread with
I'm
pudding
almost
and
done.
cashews. No, that's not true. Just one.
Look at her face. Look at this camera. Look at Hope. Hope, this is why you haven't upgraded, okay?
She's enjoying it.
All right, Lucky, your turn, dude.
All right, here we go. Just a quick recap. These are mashed potatoes, but they're really not because they're microwavable. They haven't been prepared, so it's a potato base. It's like a powder.
Yeah, they're instant potatoes that you're supposed to put water and put them in a
Yeah.
microwave. But yeah, we're not
Gross.
that smart.
Gross.
So
With lemon pepper on a piece of bread. Here we go.
I can't believe you're still eating that, Laddie.
it's really good. How's that lemon pepper bread?
Dude, my goodness. My dear Lord.
This is fantastic when I'm eating.
You know
on.
what? I mean, you're obviously kidding yourself. I mean, because I did gummy worms with that earlier, and it's not a pleasant experience. This right here, lemon pepper. Hey,
This is
someone
the
needs
best.
to sell these right here. Lemon pepper is an excellent seasoning.
Ugh.
Now, I don't know about the mashed potatoes that are dried up. It probably would have been worse if it had been real mashed potatoes. Anyway, this is fantastic.
Mike and Ike's is my favorite candy, hands down. Mike and Ike's is, and these are the sour ones. It complements itself with the pudding, the chocolate pudding. But the bread, by the way, guys, is expired a little bit, so we may get really sick. I'm sorry.
Are you serious?
No, I'm just kidding. That's your Taste Test Tuesday brought to you by the Wing Guru. Check out the video. We're at Q1075 on all social media.
Can it be Thursday?
I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Not what you think. And if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare to anyone who might care. Thought I could fly, so I stepped off the golden. Nobody cried. Nobody even noticed. I saw them standing right there. Kinda thought they might care. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. But when I wake up, I see you with me. And you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why they don't deserve you. I tried to scream, but my head was underwater. They called me weak, like I'm not just somebody's daughter. It could have been a nightmare, but it felt like they were right there. And it feels like yesterday was a year ago. But I don't wanna let anybody know, 'cause everybody wants something from me now. And I don't wanna let them down. see you with me. And you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie to you, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why they don't deserve you. If I knew it all, then would I do it again? Would I do it again? If they knew what they said would go straight to my head, what would they say instead? If I knew it all, then would I do it again? Would I do it again? If they knew what they said would go straight to my head, what would they say instead?
The sound of Memphis.
Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. So sorry, I feel so sad. That hot girl bumper anthem, turn it up and throw it.
Q107.5.
The number one hit music station. Hey, it is Laddie, and I've got to tell you about my favorite restaurant, El Toro Loco. It is located right there at Quince and Kirby, right next to Kroger. And like most Americans, we love Mexican cuisine. As soon as you walk into El Toro Loco, you are treated just like family. And to the left, there's a huge bar area. You can see all the shows that you want to and have all the fantastic drinks that they offer. Then to the right, they have the nice cozy booths. So if you want a date night or bring a date, hang out, it's going to be perfect for you. You can also bring the whole family. They can seat about 4 people, 10 people, even space for 15. So bring your coworkers and have a nice birthday party, anniversary, whatever you need. El Toro Loco has got you covered. And the weather's about to be fantastic. Spring's coming, summer's on its way, and the patio is awesome. Enough seating for everybody, and that's where I like to hang out. If you come to El Toro Loco, you're going to enjoy true, authentic Mexican food. Every single thing at El Toro Loco is made from scratch. From the tortillas, from the margaritas, which are my favorite, and the Tornado Margarita, literally, I can't lie about this one. It is layered with strawberry, mango, and 100% goodness. Plus, on Tuesdays, Taco Tuesday. $1 tacos starting at 4 o'clock, ending at 10 o'clock. Come hungry to El Toro Loco, located right there at Quince and Kirby.
Howdy, folks. Colonel Sanders here to tell you about my brand new Mix and Match Any Two for $6 deal at KFC. Pick from any 2 famous bowl, pot pie, tenders, and crispy Colonel sandwich. The possibilities are endless. You can get a KFC famous bowl and a pot pie, or tenders and a sandwich, or a pot pie and tenders, or a sandwich and a famous bowl, or a sandwich and a pot pie, or a pot pie and a pot pie, or, well, it's not actually endless, but you get the idea. It's a whole lot of possibilities. This isn't rocket science, folks. It's just chicken math. Mix and match any 2 for $6 at KFC. It's finger-licking good. At participating KFCs for a limited time. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
Consumer investigator Andy Wise here. I'm talking with longtime customers about why they love the Shot Nurse. What do you love about the Shot Nurse?
Because of my work, I have to get a lot of vaccines for travel, and the Shot Nurse always has everything I need. And I don't need an appointment. I love it.
For efficient wellness and immunization services, the Shot Nurse is your wise choice.
Solutions you need with the personal touch. The Shot Nurse.
Let's say you just bought a house. Bad news is, you're one step closer to becoming your parents. Soon you'll have a separate fridge in the basement where extra groceries are exiled forever. Remember that frozen lasagna? Of course you don't. It's been down there since 2008. Good news is, it's easy to bundle home and auto through Progressive and save on your car insurance. Piece of cake. Behind the lasagna, it's very old. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Discount not available in all states or situations.
Get your laugh on with live stand-up comedy at its best nightly at Chuckles Comedy House. Plus good food, great drinks, and gut-wrenching laughter. Chuckles in Cordova at Germantown Parkway and Dexter Road. Behind Huey's. Get live stand-up comedy tickets at Chuckles Comedy House.
Favorite bikini? Check. Your go-to sunglasses? Check. Your BFFs? Check, check, check. You've got everything you need for spring break. Or do you? You're not truly beach ready without a gorgeous tan. And right now you can tan for less during Dollar Tan Week at Palm Beach Tan. $1 sunbed tans, $20 spray tans, and 25% off lotions, including Australian Gold. This week only. Palm Beach Tan, a better shade of you.
M-Town traffic update.
Looking good out there. Just got a accident to tell you about. Shelby Drive at Weaver Road. And there's the roadway's reduced to one lane for I-40 West at Hernando de Soto Bridge West. For on-demand traffic anytime, download the Q1075 app.
And coming up in 3 minutes, it's Ask the Q, brought to you by El Toro Loco.
To be young and in love in New York City. Do not know who I am, but still know that I'm good long as you're here with me. To be drunk and in love in New York City. Midnight into morning coffee, burning through the hours talking. Damn, I like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time I stayed for a long time, 'cause I like me better when I'm with you. I don't know what it is, but I got that feeling. Waking up in this bed next to you, swear the room, yeah, got no ceiling. If we lay, let the day just pass us by. I might get to too much talking. I might have to tell you something. Damn, I like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time I stayed for a long time, 'cause I like me better when I'm with you. Stay a while, stay with me. Stay a while, oh. Stay a while, stay with me. Lay here with me. I like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time I stayed for a long time, 'cause I like me better when I'm with you.
The number one hit music station, Q1075. I'm Laddie with Lucky and Hope in the morning.
Hey, good morning. Look at the time. It's 7:40. And but there's more than that. There's something else to be aware of. It's St. Patrick's Day. It's 48. It's getting up to 59. It's cloudy. But it's going to be cloudy all day today.
And neither of y'all are wearing your green.
The heck, I'm not. That's a green sweater over here. It's a green hoodie.
A green hoodie.
It's
a green hoodie.
Yeah, quit making fun of me. This is my green hoodie. By the way, look at my hat. There's green on my hat.
Oh, my God.
No, there's not any green.
Y'all are colorblind, man. I promise, dude.
I got green, but you just can't see it.
I'm working with 6-year-olds. That's what I'm working with. Y'all are colorblind. My eyes are blue. Has nothing to do with the green.
No.
But right now, it is Ask the Q, brought to you by El Toro Loco. If you need any advice or if you have some questions, you can hit us up at asktheq@q1075.com. It says, Dear Q, I started hanging out with this guy, and I really like him, but everyone keeps telling me he cheated on his last girlfriend. Now, him and his ex-girlfriend were together for about 8 years, and he had already told me about the scandal before anyone else mentioned it to me. We are taking things slow, but I don't want to stop talking to him because of the mistakes that he had made in his last relationship. Should I continue seeing him or cut it off like everyone else is telling me I should do? That's from Caroline, 27 years old.
It's interesting that he brought to light the information early on. I think that's a huge fact. He wasn't discovered in this. He mentioned it early and often.
Yeah, didn't get caught in a lie.
That's
Why
huge.
are you looking at me like that,
Hope,
Laddie?
Hope, this sounds vaguely familiar, Hope.
So I'm kind of in the same situation, but I feel like I'm only going to go off of how he treats me and the way he acts towards me. I can only judge him based off of what I know. So whatever happened in his last relationship, like, it's not really my business. If he already told you, then you should be able to trust him and believe that he won't do the same.
And he brought it up early on in the relationship?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's important. I mean, you didn't discover it. He welcomed that information. And, he probably learned from that, and he probably won't do it again. He probably said that he won't do it
Well,
again.
I feel like you learn something from every relationship you're in. And the fact that he owned up to it and is kind of like open about it, that tells you that he wants to change. He wants to maybe have a future with you.
So it seems like the dude admitted that he had cheated, right? He had already told me about the scandal before anyone else mentioned it to me. So obviously he admitted that he cheated. Caroline, run, girl. Put them shoes on and just run.
Have you ever cheated?
Nope.
Have you?
Never.
Nah, certainly not.
I there's things in not my personal past, but with people that I know, when it comes to cheating, I actually had this conversation the other day, and I hate a cheater. I can't stand a cheater. 100%. There's 1,000 people out there. If you want to go find them, stop what you're doing and do this. But the way that I see this, I get it. I understand. Hey, you know what? I kind of cheated on somebody, and I'm letting you know this happened, so I want to have a relationship with you. # red flag right there.
But if they're taking things slow, maybe he just wanted to tell her and be like, hey, you might hear rumors, you might hear something, but, I'm trying to do better.
Right, but it'd be different if the dude was like, hey, you might hear rumors and it's not true. It's different with saying, hey, you might have heard rumors and it's all true. I actually cheated on this person that I was with for 8 years.
I think it'd be different. It'd be different if someone else brought it to attention. He said it right off the bat.
So he's trying to be open and honest.
Absolutely. And I think he learned from that.
And once a cheater's always a cheater. So, Caroline, get them shoes on. You need to go find somebody else. And I respect the dude for admitting it. I mean, I really do.
You got to.
Yeah, hey, man, guess what? I cheated on somebody, and you may hear about that.
Everybody
so this
makes
is what
mistakes.
it is.
Look, everyone makes mistakes. You're not
Right.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Right, but I do think there's a red flag there, and maybe go to somebody who, A, is not going to do it, because I don't think people are going to be open up to cheating, so I give the dude the credit like that. I don't get me wrong. I give the guy the credit.
He didn't have to say that.
Yeah, well, I think that you learn something in every relationship, like I
Right.
said, and I mean, people change. If everyone judged me based off of what people think or supposedly know about me, then I wouldn't have any friends,
And I get that, and I totally get that. But the fact is, the dude did cheat. It's you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's the fact that he did cheat and he's being open to it. So I get that. Just you have to understand there's a red flag there, Carolyn.
Yeah.
You have to know that is not right. And you're like, oh, well, it's cool. He's going to change. But what if you go 8 years down with this dude and he didn't next you know you get the same thing? You know what I'm saying? I'm always about giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. But when you come out and say, hey, man, I'm a thief, I'm a liar, I'm a this, so give me a shot.
No, I was a thief, a liar, a cheat. I've changed. You're different. We don't know the full context of Caroline's situation.
Right.
I say judge him based off of how he treats you and your relationship, because every relationship is different. You might just be better than his ex.
You got to open your heart up to this new person, and if you get burned, you move on.
At least you tried. You don't want to regret anything and wish you would have tried it.
Yeah, so all I'm saying is just know there's a red flag there. If you're not...
Keep your guard up.
Right, absolutely. Just don't be oblivious to anything. Just know that that's there, and if you go into that relationship, hey, man, knock it out.
Check his phone every week or something.
Oh, no, don't do that. No, definitely don't do that.
Bad idea.
Yeah. If you need some advice or have any questions, you can email us. We're at asktheq@q1075.com, and it is brought to you by brought to you by El Toro Loco.
Check the phone, though.
keep up with all the haps in Hollywood? Don't worry. The Q lives for it. E on the Q.
Claire Crawley didn't have time for Juan Pablo in 2014, and she definitely doesn't have time for him now.
Well,
That's what I'm talking about.
She needs to make time for Juan Pablo.
No, Juan Pablo was literally the worst bachelor in Bachelor Nation.
The worst.
The worst, hands down. He was a tool. He was a jerk. He was just not a good guy.
Yeah, he was remembered, though. A lot of people are still talking about Juan Pablo today.
Yes, but okay, so Claire is the new Bachelorette. She was on his season to begin with.
Right.
And Juan Pablo tweeted, I just saw the guys for Claire's Bachelorette season, and it's going to be interesting seeing her get hit on by kids in their 20s. Might be the third season I'm going to watch. Like, okay, Juan Pablo, go on with yourself.
We don't like you, Juan Pablo.
No one likes you, Juan Pablo.
Go away, Juan Pablo.
Lucky likes you. I thought he had a lot of style.
Oh, whatever.
Charisma.
Of course you would like him.
Juan Pablo. He sounds like a conquistador, but
Everyone hated him.
they don't like him. Nobody likes him.
No.
One of the best guys ever.
Keeping up with the Kardashian star and Khloe Kardashian's BFF, Malika, welcomed a baby boy into the world with her ex, OT Genesis.
With her ex?
Yes.
I love how.
I had to throw in the ex.
And that's what I just hate it though for him, because everyone's like, well, my God, I gotta have a boyfriend, I got a child with my ex. They're like not together. No one's any together with any of them.
Well, they brought a beautiful child into this world.
Kim and Kanye are together.
That's a wonderful thing.
They did.
Maybe it'll bring them back together as well.
Yeah, but she had the baby on the 14th, and his name is Ace.
Ace?
Ace. It's her first child and his second. He has a 10-year-old.
I like that name, Ace.
Ace, I do too.
Sounds good. Yeah, I like that.
And this story's crazy, guys. Jennifer Lawrence had someone break in her house over the weekend.
Ooh.
Some girl just walked in her front door. So I guess it's not really breaking in, other than
hey, can I buy some sugar?
in.
Can I come in?
I was going to walk in.
I knocked. I'm checking on you. You didn't answer the door.
Right.
Are you okay? Let me pop in for a second.
Whenever the cops came, they arrested her and they asked her, what are you doing? And she was like, I just wanted to meet her. Like, everyone wants to meet her. Get in line.
I think the cops should understand. It's Jennifer Lawrence. All right, you get a pass.
No.
Yeah, no, don't be knocking on the door.
And that's E on the Q.
The Zach Sang Show. Here's what's coming up.
Yo, beautiful human, it's Zach. I hope you're having a great Monday so far. Tonight, I'm going to hook you up with some free pizza. We're going to play bootleg ASMR. Plus, I want to talk stuffed animals, lying, and more. Free pizza for you tonight. I'll talk to you later.
See you tonight. Zach Sang Show.
Hey, it's Joe Mack. Spring is almost here, and you know what that means. Beale Street Music Fest is right around the corner. So if you've been thinking about LASIK, now is the time. Get your eval and book your procedure between now and April 24th, and you can win one 3-day pass to the Beale Street Music Fest May 1st through the 3rd. The winner will be announced Monday, April 27th, and will be featured on iSpecialty Group's social media and get to meet an on-air personality from the Q that Saturday, May 2nd. So what are you waiting for? Call 901-443-3600 to schedule your free consultation.
Wednesday, March 18th, Minglewood Hall presents Blues Traveler. Wednesday, March 18th at Minglewood Hall. Also appearing Blackfoot Gypsies. Doors at 7, show at 8. Tickets start at $33. This is an all-ages event. Blues Traveler. Wednesday, March 18th at Minglewood Hall.
Taco Bell is delighted to bring you a dynamic duo of dazzling flavors. It's the Grande Burritos. One, a taco reimagined with crisp lettuce and crunchy red strips. The other, filled with slow-cooked Chipotle chicken. Both for the show-stopping price of just $1 each. How's that for a grande finale? The $1 Grande Burritos, only on Taco Bell's Cravings Value menu. Value beyond belief. At participating U.S. locations for a limited time. Contact store for prices and participation, which vary. Tax extra.
I'm Dr. George Flynn with Flynn Broadcasting Company. The coronavirus situation is causing a lot of cancellation of events, schools, concerts, sporting events, and all kind of social gatherings. It's called social distancing. But you do not have to be distant mentally from everyone in the community because Flynn Broadcasting is with you. We love you. We want to make sure that you are connected and protected from the coronavirus. So keep listening to this Flynn Broadcasting station. We'll keep you informed, we'll keep you in touch, and we'll keep you connected to your friends so as soon as this situation is over, we can go back to our normal living. I'm Dr. George Flynn with Flynn Broadcasting Company saying we love our community, we love you as individuals, and we are committed to your well-being.
Admit it, we all use the internet to watch animal videos and look at animal pictures. Cats, kittens, dogs, puppies, and other pets. Moo. Well, now Q1075 listeners and their pets can win prizes, including Beale Street Music Fest tickets for their pet owners. Sorry, the pets aren't allowed to rock out at the festival. Go to Q1075.com, upload a picture of your pet, and they can win some cool prizes, and you can win the tickets. Voting begins March 16th, and all the rules and information can be found online at Q1075.com. Post your precious pet pictures, and you and your pet could win with Q1075.
M-Town traffic update.
Looking good out there. Watch for that gas main work, though. Central Avenue between South McLean Boulevard and Cooper Street. And there's an accident. Shelby Drive at Weaver Road. And the roadway is reduced to one lane at I-40 West at Hernando de Soto Bridge West. For on-demand traffic anytime, download the Q1075 app.
And it's St. Patty's Day. Coming up at 8 o'clock, we want to know what's your luckiest moment.
Laddie, Lucky, and Hope in the morning on Q1075.
Did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary, I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word goodbye? Though it took some time to survive you, I'm better on the other side. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary, I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Don't start I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't show up, don't come out, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now, walk away, you know how, don't stop caring about me now.
Wake up, Memphis.
Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning. This is the world famous WHBQ FM. Germantown, Memphis.
Time to wake up.
It's the Q Morning Show
on Q1075.
Happy St. Laddie's Day, Memphis. Good morning. Good morning, Lucky. Good morning, Hope.
Hey, touch the Irish. I wish a lot of luck on you today. It's 48, 59's our high, 8 o'clock in the city of Memphis and cloudy.
It's going to be a fantastic day. Just awesome, awesome day. It's St. Patty's Day. A lot of going on.
What is up with that accent?
Is that a different accent?
You're supposed to be from Ireland.
Okay,
that
right.
sounds like an England one.
Oh, that's right. Ireland. Is that right? I'm Ireland. I'm Irish. drinking Jameson.
No,
Is
you're
that what I
not.
do?
No,
Drinking
you're
beer.
not.
Is that no? Godly. All right.
You're from Memphis. Come on.
All right. Well, look, everybody else seems to be lucky, so we want to talk about this with you at 375-1075. What's the luckiest moment that you've had? The number one hit music station, Q1075. I'm Laddie with Lucky and Hope in the morning.
Good morning. 48 in Memphis, getting up to 59 today. Cloudy skies. It's 8:04.
Coming up at 8:25, I got a story I want to talk to you about where a guy, he leaves a fantastic tip for a bunch of people in the restaurant business, which is really, really cool.
He got very lucky then.
Absolutely right. Speaking of luck, today is St. Patrick's Day. Yay!
Happy St. Patty's Day. Oh, hold on.
A little.
Hey, dude, I got to shout out my girl for cutting my hair. Rebecca Kennedy. She gave me a very lucky haircut the other day. Look at the luck radiating off of my head right now.
I can see it.
It looks amazing.
Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate that.
Good job, Rebecca.
375-1075. It happens to us. Sometimes we get lucky or lucky things happen to us, and we want to know your stories. You're chilling right now. We know you're super, super lucky to be off work or have an extra week of spring break. Yeah, so we want to know, why are you lucky?
I got a lucky story.
Let's hear it.
Your name is Lucky.
There's a reason why my name is Lucky, and it was because me and a couple buddies of mine, we were at a basketball camp. The Tad Smith Coliseum is like the very historical, basketball court at Oxford. It's kind of like the Mid-South Coliseum. It really looks a lot like it.
Right.
And we were there playing basketball. When we were leaving, I found a $20 bill in a puddle of water. And I was able to get to it before my other two friends were able to get to it, right?
Right.
So I got to it, and I just kept peeling back 20s and peeling back 20s and peeling back 20s. $250 to a 13-year. I was 13 at the time.
Wow.
And that's like $1 million when you're 13 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's like 1,000 comic books, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I went and bought some pants that break away, with the little buttons. You go play basketball.
Right.
And then when I did it, like I didn't leave the buttons on the top that don't break away, so I looked kind of stupid doing that.
That is hilarious.
Well, I mean, dude, that's lucky. Finding money's always lucky.
Absolutely, it is.
My grandmother found some money once. She found like $600 in on the store too. Walking out of a grocery store one day, saw money on the ground, picked it up.
I'm the type of person I'd turn it in. Be like, I found this on the ground.
I found some cash. Does this belong to anybody? Yeah, that's mine.
No, I feel like good karma.
I don't know. Yeah, I've never found money like that. I'm not good at the casinos. Usually, I would say I'm going to go win all the money. Yep.
Have you ever won like a contest or something?
The only thing this is crazy. I was probably about 13 or 14 years old, and I was at Dillard's, right? And my mom was getting a school supply or school's clothes, going to school. And Dillard's had this. It was a big jar, and it had a whole bunch of candy in it. They had M&Ms, and they had Reese's, and all this different candy. And it says, hey, you've got to guess it, and whoever comes closest wins all the candy. I was 4 pieces of candy away from the total, and I won the entire thing.
Nice.
So
What'd you win?
Oh, the whole thing of candy.
Oh.
I mean, it was a huge thing. It was like it looked like a time capsule thing. It was a huge, Tupperware thing.
Dude,
filled.
you've still been bringing candy in from that.
Absolutely right. I mean,
massive thing.
you're 13 years old. There's nothing better that you want and nothing better than your dentist hates.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of
and
candy.
your mom.
Oh, right. Mom was like, you're going to split that with all your schoolmates. And I'm like, yeah, what schoolmates, bro? This is mine.
You were selling it, weren't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm not one that gets like lucky or wins anything really, but this one time I went out with some friends after work on a Friday and got an Uber home. In my Uber, I ended up putting my laptop in the back seat. And I woke up the next morning and I couldn't find my laptop. And I was like, oh my gosh, I left this in my Uber. Like getting a hold of an Uber is so hard,
Right.
And so I guess I had told him, like my dad was a pastor and told him where he was a pastor at. And so all morning I'm trying to get a hold of Uber to contact the Uber driver and no luck. And then I get a message on Facebook and it's from the Uber driver. And he was like,
wow.
hey, I have your laptop. Like, I can come pick you up and bring you to your car. Let me know when a good time is.
And if you ever want to see it again.
Yeah, so this guy picks me up, brings me a book. I don't remember our conversation, but I guess it was good. But he brings me a book, gave me a book, brought me to my car without charging me, and I got my laptop back.
Did you give him 5 stars?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And he was like, hey, thanks for leaving your laptop open. So I'm going to go ahead and use all that on Amazon. 375-1075, how lucky are you?
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, got your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Shout out to your mom and dad for making you. Standing ovation, they did a great job raising you. When I create, you're my muse. The kind of smile that makes the news. Can't nobody throw shade on your name in these streets. Triple threat, you a boss, you a bank, you a beast. You make it easy to choose. You got a mean touch, I can't refuse. No, I can't refuse it. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, got your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Already passed, you don't need no approval. Good everywhere, don't worry about no refusal. Second to none, you got the upper hand now. Don't need a sponsor, no, you're the brand now. You're my rock, my Colorado. Got that ring, just like Toronto. Love you now, a little more tomorrow. That's how I feel. Act like you know that you are. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, cut your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions.
No cap, no pretending, you don't need mentions. Got them saying goals, they don't wanna be independent. Tell them to mind your business, we in our feelings. It's 50-50 percentage. Attention, we need commitment. We gotta both admit it. It's funny, we both listen. It's a blessing, cause we both get it. You the best thing, and I don't need a witness. I'ma find me a ring and pray it's perfect fitted. Perfect.
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. I will. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, cut your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. That's all I plan to do.
The number one hit music station, Q1075. I am Laddie with Lucky and Hope in the morning.
Top of the morning, it's 48 in Memphis, getting up to 59 today. It's cloudy, it's 8:12, and it's St. Patrick's Day. I don't need to tell you that. You know.
It's Irish. Dun, 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 Irish Day. It's Irish Day.
Okay, that one's better.
Is it better? I'm a little leprechaun. You got to come find me. I'm a little leprechaun.
Are you,
Okay,
are you
no.
better? Are you Irish?
I am Laddie, dude. Laddie.
Oh, my God.
I am a little Irish.
I'm Irish and Italian, so like I woo with the best and I can drink and party with the best. Hey.
I can't with
Man,
you
you are
today.
so Irish.
I feel it's my day, dude. It's like what my heritage is about, dude. And I mean,
could you
Laddie
be-
and Patty's pretty much close.
Could you be more Irish right now?
No, my brother, his name is Patrick, by the way.
No, please,
So-
please, be more
so
Irish.
We are super Irish up in this place. Yay!
Well, you must have a lucky story, right? I mean, something...
Oh, yeah, we always have lucky stories, but of course, we want to know your lucky stories at 375-1075. So I was born in Memphis and basically lived here a lot of my life. I lived in Houston, Texas for a while, too, for a couple of years.
Pretty lucky.
And as we were moving back to Memphis, right? So I was, we had like my mom's car, my dad's car, and the big old trailer behind, you know,
Yeah.
moving all of our stuff, whatever. We end up stopping. We go out of Texas. We probably make it into Arkansas. And my dad gets out of the car. We stop at like at a McDonald's or whatever to get something to eat. My dad stops on the car, looking around. He can't find his wallet. Nowhere.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right. And my dad was in the car business right at the time. So he's one of these dudes who would like really roll around with a wad of cash around rubber band. You know, he's one of those dudes because he'd buy cars at the auction. You know, these guys. And he was like, where? He's looking around. He's not saying anything to anybody. Mom comes over wondering what he's doing. He's not saying a word to nobody. So finally I look at him. I go, dude, what's wrong? He's like, well, I lost all of our money. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. We're moving across states. There's things that we need.
Yeah.
If there's an emergency that happens, if a tire blows out, if the car blows up.
This doesn't sound very lucky, though.
Right. So then all of a sudden we're looking around. He's looking underneath the car. He's looking everywhere, all around it.
I'm feeling a butt coming on.
And then all of a sudden, I look over and I start looking into it. And it's a challenge at this point. And my little hands go in between the seat, the car seat or the seat, and the little thing in the middle, the console.
Mm-hmm.
And I reach way down, and all of a sudden, boom! I pull it out, and I found all the money.
You're so lucky, Laddie.
Well, here's the best part of it is I pulled out just one bill, it was like a 20, handed him that, and put the rest in my pocket, and I said, here you go, Dad. That's what it is. That's what made me lucky.
Head toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Head toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Woo, child, tired of the bush. Gone, dust your shoulders off. Keep it moving, yes, Lord. Trying to get some new in there. Swimwear, going to the pool. Come now, come dry your eyes. You know you a star, you can touch the sky. I know that it's hard, but you have to try. If you need advice, let me simplify. If he don't love you anymore, just walk your funds out the door. I do my head toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? tequila I've been saving for you. Boss up and change your life. You can have it all, no sacrifice. I know we did you wrong, we can make it right. So go and let it all hang out tonight. Cause he don't love you anymore. So walk your fine out the door. And do your head talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Head talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Head talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? And we gon' be all head talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Listen, if he don't love you anymore, then walk your fine out the door. And do your head talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Head talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Head talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? And we gon' make you head talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Baby, how you feeling?
Hashtag what's trending.
Here's what's trending on Q107.5.
It's pretty much the coronavirus themed trending issue right here, as it's been the entire week. This is kind of a big deal because in the Mid-South, coronavirus testing is underway.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's huge. And it's not, I wonder if I have COVID-19, like I'm coughing a little bit. It's more like if I've got a known exposure to it or a compatible clinical illness. Leaning towards that until we can get it widely available across the board, because they don't want to really, compound, the already very busy hospitals and all that.
For sure.
Yeah. So
Just because you might have, an itch in your hair,
or you sneeze once.
So if you're
you're not, it's okay. It's
if you're a
relax.
hypochondriac, do not
Yeah.
freak out and go get tested if you don't have any symptoms.
Can you say that again? Because I know a lot of people are hypochondriac. A lot of my friends are, and I'm like, bro, just relax, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
They're already social distancing themselves, so they're good. But it's like, my buddy called me last night, and he was coughing. He's like, man, I don't know what to do. I'm like, are you kidding me? You're smoking a cigarette while you're on the phone with me. That's why you're coughing.
Yeah, you're gonna be all right.
Hello.
Yeah, you're going to be all right. And obviously, they're hoping for a small amount of positive patients. Things are looking good right now. And big news is Baptist has a mobile testing center for those that meet the required criteria.
So cool.
Yeah.
I love Baptist.
So not everybody just yet. And the Mid-South Food Bank, definitely looking for some volunteers right now. As you know, a lot of the schools are canceled, so a lot of kids are not getting the food that they would normally eat at schools. So a lot of help is needed at the Mid-South Food Bank. They're trying to pack 50,000 boxes to get started and then just increase from there.
I think I saw something where Justin Timberlake donated some money.
Like
to
$350,000.
Yeah, so if you want to be like JT, help out the food bank.
Yeah,
That's huge.
You can donate or just help out.
Yeah.
pop down
You
there.
said they're looking for volunteers, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
And, they're limiting groups to 50 at a time, which I've heard 10 in certain capacities, but I think they might be making an exception over there. So definitely reach out to the Mid-South Food Bank for sure. And on a lighter note, it's St. Patrick's Day. Come on now, what are you talking about?
St. Laddie's Day. I got my green on. I even got my bracelet. Look at that. Look at them shamrocks.
That's a big deal. And that, my friends, is what's trending.
And coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to let you know about a guy who left his servers a huge, huge tip.
I fell by the wayside like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. Our every moment I started a place, 'cause now that they're gone, all I hear were the words that I needed to say. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go, was never the right time. Whenever you're cold, went little by little by little until there was nothing at all. Or every moment I started to replay, but all I can think about is seeing that look on your face when you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go, we'll be better off by now. If I let my walls come down, maybe I guess we'll never know. You know, you know. Before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go.
The number one hit music station, Q1075. I am Laddie with Lucky and Hope in the morning.
Well, good morning. It's not just any morning. It's a St. Patrick's Day morning. It's 8:23. But on top of that, the weather's absolutely beautiful. It's a little bit cloudy. It's 48, getting up to 59 in the city of Memphis. It's going to be nice.
And the coronavirus is all around us. There's nothing we can do about it. There's good stories, and there's even better stories, and that's one that I'm about to say right now.
Well, I just want to correct you for a second. We can be washing our hands and not touching our face.
That's right. And by the way, who's in the lead here? I think I'm in the lead, by the way.
Every time y'all say touch your face, I want it like my face itches.
No, but you're not supposed to touch your face.
Don't touch
I
your face.
know.
Highly illegal to touch your face right now.
So a lot of places and a lot of bars and restaurants are closing, and it seems it's just an inevitable fact. But a lot of them are going to be using curbside service. So they're still going to be open. You can go get to-go orders, which is great. Well, apparently yesterday, a guy goes into a bar in Ohio. And so before they shut the bar down, he's in there having some drinks, having a good time or whatever. And he knew that they were going to shut down for 2 weeks. They're still going to be delivering food, curbside service, and all that kind of jazz, but not really let anybody in there. So you know what he did? He had a couple drinks, something to eat. His tab was $29. Not bad. But what he does, he leaves a $2,500 tip.
What?
Oh.
How rad is that?
People like that just make the world a better place, honestly.
He absolutely right.
Was it an accident?
Had a little too many drinks.
No, what he said was he knew that they were going to be shutting down for a little bit. They're still going to stay open, to go orders and whatnot like that.
But servers are affected by this.
Right. And a lot of places are now having the servers be delivery drivers for said businesses, which is fantastic. So you don't really lose a job, and you're still making tips and making money. Because I've been in the restaurant business for, over like 25 years. So I know how it is. So what he did was he left a $2,500 tip to 4 employees. That's $625 that he left these people.
That's really cool.
Oh, he distributed it around.
Right.
That was nice.
He said, hey, leave it for, and he put the names of the people who were working in the restaurant. Like it was one was the cook, one was the hostess, one was the bartender, and one was the server.
That's amazing.
It was awesome.
Spread the love.
Yeah, he really did that, and I think that was really, really cool. So just if you're going out, we got to stay at home. We got to what's it called?
Distance.
Yeah, social distancing. Social distancing. And I know we got to do all that, but if you happen to go go buy us to get it to go order at a restaurant, whatever, and drop off a little bit of money, Get some of that cheese to them, you know?
Some boutiques, local boutiques. I went to Mozelle's. It's in Collierville yesterday and got a few items just because to help them out and not for anything for me or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, if you do that, but I think that's really
Get a gift card to places.
That's a big thing. A lot of places are doing gift cards too, and that's what the guy said is he'd be back into the store this week. He's going to buy a bunch of gift cards for his friends who are going to be at home, so they can call into a to-go order, and they're going to deliver it to their house. That's a fantastic thing.
Yeah, let's help our local businesses during this time.
Absolutely. Feel good story for a feel good St. Patrick's Day.
This is Q1075.
Number one music station.
If you're hanging out at the house, you got your family, you got spring break. Have you learned anything new about your spouse?
I'm sure.
Have you learned anything new about anybody in your family? You know, what are you doing while you're just sitting at the house?
A little couples therapy.
Couples therapy, right? What's the meme about the sports? It says, since there's no sports being played, I found out that there's a stranger on my couch, and she seems pretty cool.
It's my wife.
The Q Morning Show on Q1075.
Attention parents. A research study for children ages 5 to 17 with an autism spectrum disorder is happening now here in Memphis. This study is assessing a new investigational drug for children with autism spectrum disorder who are irritable or exhibiting behavioral problems. Call CNS Healthcare at 901-843-1045 to learn more. If eligible for the study, your child will receive study drug and study-related medical care at no cost. Health insurance is not needed, and reimbursement may be provided to those who qualify. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call CNS Healthcare at 901-843-1045. That's CNS Healthcare at 901-843-1045. Or visit cnshealthcare.com for more about this autism spectrum disorder research study.
Get your laugh on with live stand-up comedy at its best nightly at Chuckles Comedy House. Plus good food, great drinks, and gut-wrenching laughter. Chuckles in Cordova at Germantown Parkway and Dexter Road, behind Huey's. Get live stand-up comedy tickets at Chuckles Comedy House.
Wednesday, March 18th, Minglewood Hall presents Blues Traveler. Wednesday, March 18th at Minglewood Hall. Also appearing Blackfoot Gypsies. Doors at 7, show at 8. Tickets start at $33. This is an all-ages event. Blues Traveler. Wednesday, March 18th at Minglewood Hall.
The new best friend moment. The is it my turn to get up moment. Thanks, Dad. The they grow up so fast moment. You experience a lot of moments in your home. And at Kidde, we're here to remind you that installing fire safety products can protect them all. So take a moment to shop Kidde today and protect a lifetime of moments ahead. Find Kidde products at the Home Depot.
Doesn't it seem like things are always getting more expensive? Groceries, the rent, even utilities. Cost of living is up, but Allstate can help lower your cost of driving with new lower auto rates. You get the same high-quality coverage and hands-on expertise from a local Allstate agent, now with new lower rates. You're in good hands with Allstate.
If you haven't quoted Allstate lately, it's the perfect time. Get a quote today. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
M-Town traffic update.
Looking pretty good out there. Just got an injury crash, Kirby Parkway at Quince Road, and an accident at East Parkway at Poplar Avenue. For on-demand traffic anytime, download the Q1075 app.
And coming up in 3 minutes, we're going to give you an update on Shelby County and school closings.
This is the Q Morning Show with Laddie, Lucky, and Hope on Q1075.
Shirt, now red, my bloody nose sleeping. You're on your tippy toes, creeping around like no one knows. Think you're so criminal. Bruises on both my knees for you. Don't say thank you, oh please. I do what I want when I'm wanting to. My soul so cynical. So you're a tough guy, like you really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy. Duh. Control, even if you know that you don't own me. I'll let you play the role. I'll be your animal. My mommy likes to sing along with me, but she won't sing this song if she reads all the lyrics. She'll pity the men I know. So you're a tough guy, like you really